At this point, there's no way this would end well for DongJu, physically at least. Every week, he takes beatings that would kill any normal human being, but somehow shrugs them off as if they were nothing. This time, HanNa is taking matters into her own hands. In episode 11, the viewers were glad that the team finally used their heads to get ahead of JooYoung. His frustration was music to most ears, but then, we're back to square one, where JongHyeon has to give up his shares to save DongJu on the brink of death, and HanNa taking matters into her own hands, while the bad guys keep winning. Meanwhile, inasmuch as this series is enjoyable and entertaining, it's a bit unrealistic. JooYoung's history doesn't make sense. So after meeting $, and throwing his morals into the fire, he went to work for him. But later down the line, he found out that the watch he was given was fake, and decided to kill his boss impromptu, and take over his business and hidden treasures. Does this mean that $, didn't have a second in command, or someone he was training to someday take his place? How did his goons easily sway to JooYoung's side, accepting him as their boss? But then, this sheds light on HanNa's father's death. When JooYoung killed $, he forgot his fake watch at the scene. He hid $'s body and made it seem like $' had committed murder and disappeared. But HanNa's father wasn't buying it. He persisted when the investigators wanted to close the case, because of the watch he found at the crime scene. Because of this, he was taken out by Leo, who must have been contacted by JooYoung. This could be the beginning of their alliance. However, their camp is falling apart, with DongJu withdrawing her support, after finding out that JooYoung broke their contract. Leo has feelings for DongJu, and wouldn't stand and watch JooYoung harm her. This is bound to be a problem in the future. Meanwhile, I had hoped that Jung was with JooYoung out of pretense. But seeing how he handled DongJu, knowing he was taking him to his death, means he's completely in cahoots with the lunatic, despite the frown of concern on his face. What's more, DongJu was DongJu's angel in the last episode. He wouldn't have survived the drugs had she not intervened. Just like she helped his adopted mother by rendering first aid before help arrived. However, JooYoung might finally figure out that she's soft when it comes to DongJu. He can't get rid of her, as he needs her candies to recoup the money he lost, because of DongJu and the team. His hold on her, with her sister, is getting weak. From the preview, for the next episode, it seems he'll finally disclose her sister's whereabouts to her. What's more, could it be that her sister is the lady he's sometimes seen with? DongJu parted with her sister when they were young, and might not be able to recognize her at a glance. This could be why JooYoung is keeping the lady close by. It's a marvel how JooYoung, with no wealthy or strong background, can command such influential people. Now the police commissioner is under his thumb. Everything needs to fall like a brick of cards, at this point, as they are all greedy fellows. Man-Sik can be seen worried in the preview, as he's unable to get hold of those at the pawn shop. He rushes over, just to find them murdered by JooYoung's men. They were ambushed and attacked in the last episode. However, it looks like JongHyeon was away when this happened. The whole of ENG is in JooYoung's hands. Seeing DongJu struggling between life and death, HanNa goes to JooYoung's hideout to gun him down. A fierce shootout erupts, but it looks like HanNa will miss JooYoung, as he can be seen alive but bloody in the preview. The team rushes to save HanNa, but their colleagues at the stations won't help. I still hope that the commissioner, who doesn't seem to like JooYoung, would do the right thing in the end. JooYoung had distracted JongHyeon with his loan application, so his men could get DongJu alone. He's likely to pull the same stunt, by getting the police officers engaged when man's sick and the team need them. The team unites to save HanNa and fight JooYoung's men, all on their own. Do you think this will have a happy ending? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.